do I
you
feel
still,
any different? Do you still get like the?
So you're worried about the sensations?
Yeah, and they're like, no, it's all the same. It's just nothing there.
Yeah, it's
I'm
just
like.
Yeah,
well, that confuses me.
Yeah,
there's got to be something there. Like, no, it's just all right.
Yeah, instead of an army, you're just shooting out the helmets and the clothes.
Yeah. I guess, yeah. But yeah, if that's probably what's going to happen, because I don't expect her to. I wouldn't expect any woman to do that procedure. It's a fucked up procedure.
Yeah.
And plus, she's younger than me. She's 33, so I got 6 years on her.
Okay.
You know, she may decide in a few more years that she wants another one.
You're almost done anyway.
I'm
done. You know,
I hit 40.
The recruits ain't coming in anymore too much anyway. So
it took us 7 years to get this one.
Yeah.
Well, it took 5.
Just stubbornness, or we're really getting deep here now.
You know what? I don't know. When my son hit like 2 or 3, we were like, all right, let's try to have another one, and we tried, and nothing ever happened. And then on vacation last year. You've heard the joke. I've told the joke about, on vacation. We're on vacation, and she literally came out with the pee stick and was like, we're pregnant. And I was like, what?
This ain't a vacation.
What? No. I'm too old now. What do you mean? I was like, no, I want to retire at 65. Like, I wanted to retire at 55. No, that's definitely not happening.
Yeah,
but I want to retire at least 62. So no more kids after this.
Yeah.
At 62, my kid's going to be 23 and probably still living at home.
Yeah.
So at least this one will be 30, and I'll be like, get the fuck out of my house. Go.
There you go.
Go start a life somewhere.
So the newborn's a girl, right?
Girl.
So you got boy and a girl. So you got you pretty much hit the lotto.
Yeah. And that's
what right? That's what everybody wants nowadays, boy and girl. That's
what we wanted. I wanted the boy the first time around, and we both wanted a girl this time around. So it was kind of like my wife actually shed a tear when we didn't find out what it was. We went the whole pregnancy without knowing.
See, that's cool.
We found out when the baby.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
And she shed a tear when she found out it was a girl, because it was like, oh, thank God, like it's a girl. It took us like 5 years. And the funny part is, I told my wife this when we were buying the house. I was like, what's going to happen now? I was like, now all of a sudden, everything's going to fall into place, and now that we have the house, you're going to get pregnant. And that's exactly what happened. Well, so it's like the universe was like, nah, you guys are still in an apartment. You gotta wait.
Yeah.
And then once we got the house and we had the extra bedroom, it was like, oh, okay, you're good.
Yeah.
And like I told her doctor, I was like, we can't have any more kids because I don't have any more bedrooms.
You should have just convinced her you have smart sperm.
Yeah.
Like your sperm knew it wasn't time.
It knew it wasn't time.
It's like your sperm's just like a bunch of accountants.
Yeah,
like, you do not have the room for this. We cannot afford the rent for anything bigger.
Go back.
Wait for a house.
Go back the other way.
Yeah.
Don't head towards the egg. Go around it. Go around.
Wait here.
Yeah, wait here. But yeah, I mean, she was happy. I was happy. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I was in denial the entire time, and I was like a little annoyed about the situation. And
really, were you denial about it not happening?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So you were like, no, it's not me.
Until the baby came, I was kind of like, I was grumpy about it, and I was like, I really didn't, because my son's 7. I didn't want that age gap. I wanted him to be, but.
No, you're probably better like this.
I spoke to a lot of people that have that large age gap, and they're like, one girl I know, she was like, me and my brother are best friends, and he's 7 years older than me. She's like, we didn't have that competition.
Yeah.
Like,
absolutely.
And I heard this from a bunch of people, so it kind of gave me the reassurance of like, all right, everything will probably.
Yeah, I always butted heads with my sister that was closest to me in age. So, yeah, because it was a lot of that. It was a lot of
competition.
Yeah, it's like the size. You size each other up. You know, the other ones were much older. Because there was like 9 years I think between my other two sisters.
Wow, that's a big gap too.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and it was one of those things like my mom was told she was never gonna have kids again, and this and that because she had an issue, and then whatever. I think it's 9 years they're different, right? 70 and 79. Yeah, so it's 9 years. 9 years out or 8 years later or whatever. Mom's pregnant again. She's like, oh, wait, it's working again. Let's start the factory back up,
Let's get another 2,
so,
and then we'll shut it down.
Yeah, well, they had her, and, and they were like, my dad was like, no, I want a boy now, so they had me.
How many sisters you have?
I have 3 sisters.
So
I'm the youngest of 3.
So your dad probably shed a tear when you were born. He was probably like, thank you.
Yeah.
Somebody was listening.
Yeah, exactly, because I don't think they were going to get another one out, and he really wanted a boy, so... things work, I guess.
It's sexist.
Didn't work for me because I'm the youngest of, I have 3 older sisters, and that means I have 4 mothers.
Yeah.
And me
everybody
and my dad were outnumbered.
Yeah, everybody's
you don't want to used to. Now they're like, please let this be the one, because, like, I'm 36 now, and
they're like,
they keep telling me, like, I'm, like,
when are you going to start a family?
Yeah. Before my current girlfriend, they were like, when are you going to start dating again? When are you getting out there again? When are you, I'm like, nah, I'm fine. I'm single. I'm good. We're good. They're like, no, you're not good. You're 36.
Yeah.
We want more nieces and nephews someday. I'm like,
oh, well, you're gonna have to wait.
And now I'm like, well, how do you like goats?
Yeah.
Do you like goats?
I like farm animals. Like horses, chickens. Yeah, got plenty of those.
Yes.
You can call them your nieces and nephews right there.
There you
have
go.
Fun.
There you go.
My friend's like that. He's 40 years old and he's not married, has no kids. He doesn't want kids. He doesn't want to get married. And I'm like, and he's been like that since I've known him since he was 13. And he's been like that since he was 13. Yeah. And we all thought, well, as you get older, you'll start to change your mind. And to this day,
still no?
Nope. He's like, I don't mind dating somebody with kids. He's like, I have no problem treating somebody else's kids like they're my kids. He's like, I just don't personally want my own kids. Yeah. And I'm like, to me, I'm like, you're just afraid of the lifetime commitment that you're going to have with that child.
I mean, you never know. I mean, it's kind of the way I am. I mean, like, I've never minded the thought of either, like, getting married or having kids, but it's just like, the right thing has never worked out for me, or, and it's just like, I want the right thing to work out for me. I don't want to like marry somebody, have kids with somebody who I'm like gonna regret the rest of my life with, Yeah. So I mean, maybe at some point, he'll meet that right girl. Who knows?
Well, the good thing is too, is being a male, you can be 65 and still produce kids. If you want, if you decide one day you want.
I don't know if I want to produce anything at 65.
Yeah, but you can. Women don't have that option after a certain amount of time.
Yeah.
Even though
it gets harder for men too, but like
the nurse we were dealing with my daughter. I think she said she was 50 when she got her last pregnancy.
Wow!
I was like,
and they said it's bad, right?
I was like, you had a good pregnancy.
Yeah,
it was fine.
Yeah,
but with technology, there's still technology now. Risky. Yeah, but they have all this new technology now. So now they're saying women 40, 45 can still get pregnant and it'll be fine. Where back, 30 years ago, all right, you got to get bedridden.
What's the difference? Like, you mean like technology where like they can keep her healthier, or just? I mean, because the kid's gonna come out the way the kid's gonna come out. Yeah, right? I mean,
but with now they can tell if there's any issues before.
But there's like raised risks of like whatever kind of disease.
But now they can tell, like they can tell if there's like a mutation.
Yeah,
there's something wrong, or if the child's mentally challenged. Like they can't tell about autism. Yeah, but if
everybody has autism now.
Yeah, that's what they say. Yeah. And I don't want to use the word retarded, but if your kid's retarded, like mentally retarded, they can tell. Or it gives you the option. They just have. I just think it's just the way that they. Plus, they know how to keep people healthier now. They give these women all these vitamins to take and this and that. Even my wife, even at 33.
Yeah, and they have the sensors, I guess, to tell. Yeah. Like, hey, look, this is wrong. We got a blip here.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
This, and this.
Fix you up.
And I mean, I know that as far as I know, they can even do surgeries in the womb if need be. Like that's
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So I mean, as we get more technologically advanced,
can you imagine that you meet somebody like, oh, how you got surgery? Oh, when did you get surgery? Oh, minus 3 months.
Yeah. 3 months in the womb. Had a cleft lip. Had a cleft palate. They fixed it.
They said 3 months BB. What's that? Before birth.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's from what I've read. They say that, now women 45 can get pregnant and still have a healthy pregnancy. Wow. And I think people are also more conscious of what we eat and put in our systems too. That helps. Yeah. Not everybody's shoving McDonald's into their fucking gullet every day.
Informed. Yeah.
We're not eating fast food as much. We're not eating all this other, which I don't know if we're more informed or if we're just more paranoid.
Back in the day though, weren't they like, oh yeah, you're pregnant. Oh, maybe you should have like a shot of whiskey once a week or something like that.
Yeah.
You see, your kids coming out like
you watch the movie Dazed and Confused. That pregnant woman, she's buying liquor from the liquor store, and the guy's smoking a cigarette, and the guy's like, just do this, and this, and I'm looking at that like, no, that's kid's gonna end up fucked up. She's drinking, she's smoking. I mean, I know it's Texas, but But that's what it was back in the day. People didn't know. They used to tell you to smoke cigarettes. Oh, you can't sleep. Smoke a cigarette.
Yeah.
You know, like, that don't get you to sleep. Meanwhile, it leaves you fucking wired. You know.
Yep.
My biggest regret is fucking smoking cigarettes. It's the only thing. They always ask that question: if you can go back in time, would you go back in time? That would be the only reason for me to go back in time. Just to tell myself, don't fucking smoke a cigarette, you idiot.
Take that puff and
don't smoke that cigarette.
I'll have to come back again and
smack you again. Yeah. You know, smoke the weed. You're fine with the weed. Just don't smoke that fucking cigarette, guy.
So it's just to say, okay. I never smoked.
That maybe tell myself to start comedy a little sooner in life.
Oh, I'd go back 10 years. Like I wanted to, like, probably a long time. I just didn't have the push, I guess. The push. I didn't have the confidence. I was like, oh, I want to, because I would go to the clubs. I would go to, like, the Governors and the brokerage and whatnot. This is before, like, Governors took over the brokerage and McGuire's. I would go to all 3 different ones and. You know, I was like, oh wow, you know, hey, you know, they're funny. I like to be funny. I should do comedy, and I would tell people, I'd be like, well, you got to be funny to do it. You know, I'd like take that to heart, and I was like, oh,
well, what does that mean? What are you saying? I'm not fucking funny?
Yeah, you know, it's them trying to be funny.
You laugh all the time when I talk. Shut up.
Yeah, right. Exactly. You know, and it's just like, you know,
funny asshole.
When I was like, you know, in hindsight, you know, when I was like, you know, like 24 or 23 or something like that, I probably should have done it. And
yeah, that's what I thought too. I was, if I could have gotten
my friends would have been a lot more willing to come. You know, now they're like, oh, we got the kids, and I don't know. You know,
everybody's got kids.
For this and that tomorrow.
I got to be at work at 6.
What do you mean a 10:30 show? I can't do a 10:30 show. That's my bedtime. You know.
I've heard that.
Yeah,
I've heard that.
Yeah. So you know,
but me, see, I'm fucked up because I spent 13 years on a night shift doing 3 to 11. So for me, 10:30 is like no. Even now that I'm on, I've been doing a day shift for like 8 months now.
10:30 show
at 11 o'clock. I still, if I don't get to bed before 11 o'clock, I get a second wind, and then I'm up till 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah,
and so it's fucked up for me. So for me, 10:30, I'm like, I could be tired at 10:30. Once 11 o'clock hits, I get that second wind. I get all of my fucking energy back. So
yeah.
But for somebody who's been working, I got to be up at 6 a.m. They've been doing that for 20 years. You know, you're like, all right, I get it.
Yeah.
9:30 is your bedtime, you fucking pussy. Go to bed.
Yep.
But I've had people tell me that. 10:30 show. That's kind of late.
Isn't it? Yeah. We can't do 10:30.
Like, but you're helping me out. Come to the fucking show, please.
Man, when we were like 23 in our early 20s, we were like, all right, what are we doing after that? You know?
Exactly. It was like, we didn't start going out till 10:30, 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
It's like, wait, what are we doing tonight? Yeah,
what are we doing before?
We'll meet up at 9. We'll get a couple drinks.
Yeah.
Then we'll go here. We'll get a couple more drinks. Then we'll go over here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I feel like once people hit 35, they get that drop where it's like, we got to adult now.
Yeah.
Like, no, you don't have to adult.
It's okay. Yeah.
I'm an adult, but I don't do adulting. You know, I'll always be a giant child.
You do the adulting. You don't realize you do the adulting, but like.
Yeah, well, I pay my bills. I take care of my kids.
Exactly.
But me as
you don't go any crazier. You know.
Me as an individual, I'll never be like one of those, you know, stand up, posture straight adults.
Like,
you
that's
shouldn't
not how
do
you're
that, youngster.
Yeah.
Like, no, I still feel like I'm in my 20s.
Yeah, I don't want to. Yeah, I'll probably never grow up in that sense.
No, I'll always be a Toys R Us kid. It's fine.
Yeah.
My wife makes fun of me about
You're
it.
You're not going to be a Toys R Us kid any longer.
No, and when I say it'll be funny because I'll be talking to somebody 10 years from now, and I'll say that to some kid, and they'll be like, "What's Toys R Us?"
Oh, you're just going to date yourself.
Like, oh man.
You're going to date yourself, man.
I already do it now. That's the only way people really know my age because I always get that I'm younger than what I am.
Yeah.
And then I'll say something. They'll be like, "Oh wait, you're close to 40, huh?" Like, yeah. Oh, I didn't realize. Yeah, sorry, I wasn't volunteering the information either. But
yeah, exactly.
You know, I got nothing to prove. I got nothing to prove to anybody. I'm just gonna go do me.
Yeah. Hey, just have fun.
I'm married. I got kids. I'm not, I ain't trying to impress any ladies or anything. I'm just going out to have fun and do what I got to do and make the crowd laugh. And that's it.
Man. I think that's what you got to do, right? I mean, you can't take life too serious. You know, you can't.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I think a lot of comics though, they want to like, start banging the fans and shit. I'm like, I'm not into that.
That was an option. You could do. I didn't know that. Most of the fans I see are like,
hey, good job, good job. See you around, fucking weirdo.
Yeah.
You know what it is? I think people, and I get this a lot too. Like I get a lot of people that'll go, I give you a lot of respect for what you do, like being a comic, and I'm like, why? Yeah. You can do it. No, I never have the balls. well, it's not about having the balls. It's about going up there and doing it one time. And then once you realize, like, either what's the worst is going to happen?
Yeah.
Either you're going to get laughs or people are going to sit there and look at you funny.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
regardless, either one is funny.
Yeah. That's